So this video is just going to be a brief explanation of what polar form is. So in rectangular form, we have z equals x plus yi. However, in polar form, we have z equals r cis theta. And the important thing to recognize is that these both describe the same thing. So rectangular form says you go over x on the real axis, you go up y on the imaginary axis. And that's how the point that the complex number is being represented by is identified on the graph. Polar form is different. In polar form, you go out r units. R is, it's equal to the modulus of z, but it's like the radius of how far out your complex number is going to go. So r is this length. And theta is the argument of z, and it's the angle that you have to rotate by to get which direction it is pointing, and then r is talking about how long that complex number is. And so, a couple of quick examples. The first and the fourth complex number are both rectangular because they both have an I, and the second and the third both have a cis, and so that tells you that they are in polar form. And so the reason it's called r cis theta is this is really a shortened version of r cosine of theta plus I sine of theta. And so if you take the cosine of theta, that's equal to x. And if you take the sine of theta, that's equal to y, and when you multiply them by r, that scales you out to the correct length of your complex number.